Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge may sundeck Cleric for crossing the line with Taylor. Will this jealous partner lose it after he catches Deacon and Taylor in a close moment? Despite Taylor's attempt to push Deacon down and keep effects professional, she can't stop allowing about him. Taylor easily has romantic passions for Cleric that are getting stronger every day. Cleric can't get Taylor out of his head. Moreover, the further time Cleric spends with Taylor in their sessions, the more he wants this relationship to take a sizzling turn. Although Cleric has been playing the part of a hubby who wants to repair his marriage, his heart putatively is in it. Cleric is too smitten with Taylor to truly give Sheila and this fix-it trouble the attention they earn. It feels like all this is erecting to commodity big for Cleric and Taylor. Taylor and Deacon may not be suitable to control their burning solicitations any longer. Once Cleric and Taylor cross a passionate line, Ridge will inescapably get updates on that. Perhaps Ridge could indeed catch a kiss between Taylor and Deacon if he barges in her office suddenly. Ridge is sure to cloud when he realizes Deacon is the new man in Taylor's life. Since Ridge has no way been an addict of Deacon, this will stir up their contest and leave him ready to fight. Ridge may sundeck his adversary on the spot once he finds out Taylor and Deacon have gotten too close for comfort. It's easy to imagine Ridge criminating Cleric of feed on post-breakup Taylor and putting her medical license in jeopardy. Still, also Deacon just might strike back, if Ridge does take a swing or two at Deacon. Taylor may have to watch Ridge and Deacon brawl right in front of her if we want to be redundant dramatic about all this. Ridge and Deacon have quite a feud ahead of them. Finn deserves a new baby girl. Finn a fresh launch son with Steffi after the Luna disaster that's played out? Finn loves being Hayes Pater. And is an excellent stepdad to Kelly, too. Although Finn adores Kelly as if she were his own meat and blood, he respects Liam Part as her true father. Finn was burgled of the chance to raise Luna, so that's commodity he wishes he could go back and change. Still, he would have stepped up for her and given her the guidance she demanded, if Finn had known Luna's real maternity from the progeny go. Maybe if Poppy had told Finn the verity and let him be part of Luna's life, effects would have turned out else. That's commodity Finn's been allowing about, but he knows what's done is done. Luna is departed, at least until some story twist comes on and potentially changes that. All Finn can do is move forward. A new baby with Steffi ultimately come part of that plan? Still, perhaps Finn and Steffi could have a baby girl this time around, if a gestation plot happens. Finn deserves to be there for his son from day one, especially since he wasn't there for Luna's birth and all the mileposts that followed. Poppy kept Finn in the dark, so he was only in Luna's life as an consanguineous kinsman from time to time. We've no doubt that Finn would be an amazing father to another child with Steffi. Finn's proven he's got some great daddy chops through all his sweet scenes with Hayes and Kelly. It could at least come a content of discussion at some point, so stay tuned for updates on any baby news ahead for Steffi and Finn. Finn and Steffi have some major life developments ahead no matter what. RJ has been cancelled from Luna's story. We have been talking about the show's decision to ignore Luna's history with RJ and concentrate on her preoccupation with Will rather. RJ with Will in a photoshopped snap for one of the mega-hit pieces online. They made it look like Luna's head was on Will's shoulder rather of RJ's in a breaking news composition about Luna being killed. That composition posed the question of whether Luna's demise had commodity to do with the Forrester family. It would have made sense to punctuate Luna's connection to an factual Forrester since she dated one. We get why the show would want to shift attention to Luna's preoccupation with Will since it's the reason she broke out of captivity. Will is the one who's still raising, unlike RJ who faded from the oil. It's not like RJ was veritably well liked when he was around, so it's accessible in some ways that the show's ignoring him. RJ and Luna's relationship was awfully citable as well since they got together when she was still a dull squeeze. Luna's true colors didn't crop until latterly, so her history with RJ maybe isn't worth reconsidering. It's silly to rebuff Luna and RJ's link when there's a major Forrester reproach going on, but there are also good reasons to do so. The Forresters will take the advice of their new PR platoon and try to change the narrative. It's important to play up their hot fashions and get people talking about those rather of Luna. Hope for the future could play a huge part in steering the media in a fresh direction. Ridge withdrawal drive will outrage Eric. This father-son feud will be back on, so there's much further drama to come between Eric and Ridge. This isn't the first time Eric's felt put out to pasturage. B&B formerly told an analogous story back when Eric was seriously ill and felt shoved away by Ridge. That led to Ridge and Eric's fashion developer showdown, which Ridge let Eric suppose he won after chancing out about his illness. Ridge wanted to give Eric the gift of a palm since he assumed his pater was on the verge of passing down. After Eric learned the verity, he decided it was about the nicest thing anyone had ever done for him. Eric was touched over Ridge's attempt to give him some joy on the way to the grave. Effects are different now since Eric survived after all and has made a full recovery. Rather of just remonstrating back with Donna and enjoying life outside the office, Eric is determined to remain a vital part of the company. Ridge will act like they've everything under control and will push Eric to go off into the evening. Although Ridge will prompt Eric to embrace withdrawal and relax, that won't be what Eric wants at all. Eric will point out that Ridge isn't in his shoes and doesn't understand his perspective. After nearly dying, Eric must feel like this is his alternate chance to negotiate all the effects he wants to negotiate. As far as Eric's concerned, he can't step down from the company when the macrocosm gave him an occasion to strengthen his heritage. Ridge, on the other hand, may suppose Eric is hurting further than helping by trying to master him around. Since Ridge wants to be the master now rather, that'll bring some raising pressure in the coming occurrences. Eric and Ridge's hostility could lead to disquieting news at Forrester Creations. Katie is one character who's been put through the ringer. Utmost of Katie's fermentation has stemmed from her moping health problems. Although the youthful Logan family is fine, enterprise is that she might have another medical extremity. Katie's health issues began after her family storm accidentally shot her. Katie demanded a heart transplant or she'd die. A shamefaced Storm killed himself and bestowed his heart to Katie so she could live. The surgery was a success. Still, throughout the times, she had several heart attacks that landed her in the sanitarium. One of the most dramatic is when Katie nearly failed while giving birth to Will. Away from her heart, Katie also had issues with her feathers. She went into order failure and demanded a transplant. Luckily, Katie entered her phenomenon when her bastard, Flo, bestowed one of hers. It's been 6 times since Katie's last extremity, and since also, she has been healthy. Still, a recent occasion sounded to herald further health issues for Katie. Brooke and Donna bandied Katie's heart problems. Since Katie's upset about Will and a pregnant Luna, the Logan sisters were concerned about the risk it would take on Katie's health. Brooke and Donna have every right to be concerned about Katie, as she has had several close calls. Katie's been stressed out about Will ever since Luna blazoned her gestation. Although she's trying to remain strong, she can't help but be angry about Luna ruining her son's life. All that stress isn't good for Katie's ticker, and if she's not careful, she might end up back in the sanitarium. While Enterprise is out there, saying that Katie will suffer another heart attack, there might be another reason she ends up in the sanitarium. Luna is intimately setting her escape from captivity, and when and if she does, she'll be going after Will. However, defensive Ma Katie could step in to keep Luna from her son, if she does. That's commodity she'd completely do. Effects are formerly tense between Luna and Katie, and it's going to get worse should Luna escape from captivity. Suckers have seen how dangerous Luna gets when she's angry, and Katie could conceivably become her coming victim.